Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Ailish. It's lovely to meet you and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Today is the first day of week 13 of my fat loss journey and it's currently 6:38 and I'm on my morning walk, and basically I woke up at 5:30 today. Tell me why that happened. I have been really struggling with sleep lately. You know this, I've mentioned this, and I've kind of took pressure off the early alarm. Everybody has a different circadian rhythm. There's some people who are like super early birds, there's some people who are just normal in the middle, and then there's some people who are like late. So you shouldn't, if you really struggle with sleep one way or the other, your circadian rhythm is likely different. So my circadian rhythm, naturally, I'm like a 6-7 a.m. kind of gal, but I was trying to wake up at 5 to get to the gym before starting work and getting everything done. Just the earlier you get up, I feel like the more productive you are generally. So it was not working and I was not getting up at the alarm and it was making us upset. So I just got rid of that rule for the past few weeks and I've just been waking up instead at naturally like 7, like anywhere between like 6:45 and 7:30. That's when I've been naturally waking up. This morning I woke up at 5:30. I was kind of half awake and then Jake's alarm went off and I was like, well, I'm fully awake now and it's 5:30 and I don't know what to do. So I sat and had a glass of water and now I'm on my walk. I didn't check whether the camera was charged before I left this morning and it has one battery left. So I'm hoping it's okay. It's Thursday. I know it's a bit of a jump, but honestly, same old, I'm nailing it. So all my sessions, all my meal prep, everything's been perfectly adhered to. But what I thought would be an interesting kind of tangent for this episode is showing you how I just enjoy and how I can still be on track whilst doing social things. So today I'm out for breakfast / lunch. So I've got my meal prep, lunch and dinner at home, which is about like a third of my calories. So 2/3 of my calories today have to come from eating out. Oh no, the battery's actually dying. I'm gonna have to see if somebody has like a little charger in the cafe. I'm like hoping that they do. And yes, so I'm here working at the cafe now. I've got spin in an hour and in 2 hours. But tomorrow me and Jake are going to Train Beach Club. And then on Saturday we're gonna have a day of like get up, go for a walk, then we're gonna go to the cinema, and then we're gonna have a charcuterie board for tea. So like Train Beach Club, I'm gonna be eating food there. Today I'm gonna be eating food out, so I'm gonna pray that somebody has a charger that I can use and just show you how I approach like life. As usual, grabbed a coffee and a slice of toast from Tom & Sirk. I got some marmalade on toast as a little pre-workout energy, and now I'm heading to Crank and I've left my car there. So you don't walk in Dubai, like you drive everywhere. Like it's just the unwritten rule, and you get very weird looks for just like walking along the roads because there's not really paths, especially in Al Quoz. But my steps are a priority to me, so I thought, you know what, instead of driving 2 minutes to walk 5 minutes, I'm just gonna walk 10 minutes. And so I have, and I'm here. Let's talk about food decisions. I was actually a little bit apprehensive to record what was left of the meal because I was like, this is gonna go one way or the other with people. But I'm gonna give you my opinions, my views, and the way that I do things. So when eating, I cut up into pieces and put that food in my mouth, put my cutlery down and enjoy that bite of food. I chew it, I enjoy myself, I look around, I soak in the surroundings, especially if I'm out at a cafe, at a restaurant. Then I will let that go in my tummy, have another bite. I really do try to not wolf things down. When you eat everything in 2 minutes, your tummy does not have the time to send the signals to your brain of whether you're full or not. then you finish and you feel horrendous and sluggish because your brain has just been hit with like an onslaught of shit. I was full 10 minutes ago, but you had just kept feeding us before I could even connect the senses. So eating slowly and enjoying every single bite. There's actually studies that show, interestingly, so for example, the countries in the world that spend the least time eating have the highest rates of obesity. So Americans, I'm going to get the exact numbers wrong, so I apologize, but I think Americans eat for like 40 minutes per day, whereas say French people eat for 90 minutes per day. And you're like, that's so interesting. Americans have a huge obesity crisis, whereas the rate of obesity is a lot lower in France. And that's because French people will sit and nibble, they'll chatter, they'll turn food into not just kind of like, whereas in America, the culture is more so kind, and the UK, but those are just the ones that I remember from the study. Whereas like in the UK and in America, there's a lot of convenience food and you will tend to sit on the sofa and eat it. And when I lived in the UK, I used to do that quite a lot. And yeah, so I only ended up eating 3/4 of the bun because it was delicious and amazing and I was full. I took one bite and my brain went, it feels like you could be full now. So I took a second bite and it really confirmed that if I continued eating, I'd just feel really uncomfortable and bloated and over full. I'm fine now. I didn't eat any crisps either because not that I'm a crisp snob, but the only crisps that I really like are the very, you know, the thick share bag salt and vinegar Walkers, you know, those like really thick ones, and also truffle chips. Like other kind of crisps are just not worth it to me.
Do you want some downlighting?
No, that just makes my nose look really big.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and remember where I last left you guys. And Thursday night, I had 4,000 steps left to get, and I rang Jake and I was like, I'm not really in the mood for our meal prep tonight, and I've got steps, and I was thinking maybe we're gonna go on like a little walk and then have tea after, but then Jake said, should we go to Dubai Mall and then get some food there? And I was like, you've convinced us.
Yeah, it wasn't hard.
Because I'd been thinking about it for a while and I'd never actually done it since we moved here, I got some pick and mix from Candylicious. And that was really nice. I ate half the bag on the night and then half the bag the next day. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner, which is always a win. I had it was hard because I was like, come on girl, be not ridiculous, and I only had one piece of brown bread to my upset, but it was really good. The brown bread's the best bread. And then we got, oh my god, what was that burger called that we got?
The French dip burger.
We got this. It was a burger, and the best thing about the Cheesecake Factory is you only, if you're trying to like be conservative with how much you're eating, the portions are so big you can share it with someone else, and it's actually more than enough food.
More than enough, yeah.
So we got 3 burgers. It comes with like 3 actual burgers. So I had one,
and
Jake
fries.
had 2. Yeah.
And a bottomless drink, so we just bought one drink and then shared it.
It was a great, sensible, money-saving and delicious and filling. And yesterday was Friday and Jake had the day off work for hitting target this month. And so we decided to spend the morning at Train Beach Club. So we went and trained, of course. I sat and did some work on my laptop. Jake sat and did some work on his laptop on his day off. Shock.
Yeah,
Dubai Live. And then we had some pancakes and bodybuilder breakfast, I think it was called. Full English breakfast.
Full English and chocolate chip pancakes and ooh-wee.
I ate about 1/3 of both. Jake ate the rest. And then we sunbathed for like an hour and got some bao buns, and we had 1.5 of those each. Got home, had the meal prep from the previous day, but I actually only ate half of it because I wasn't really that in the mood for steak again. And thankfully Jake ate the rest of my steak. And then Jake had a 4-hour, it was like 4 or 5 hour rugby competition.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was a lot longer than I had anticipated it to be, but it was really good. Like, it was an all ages, all abilities. It was just like a fun,
Dead cute.
yeah, it was like just a fun like competition, and it was really nice.
Loads of families and stuff.
While we were there, I got a little bit snacky, a little bit hungry, so there was a little stall outside selling burgers and fajitas, and I got a little chicken fajita with homemade bread. It was so good. We had planned on getting up early this morning and going on a walk, but Jake was exhausted, of course.
I was nearly late for my viewings this morning because I was like dead to the world.
Like 10 hours of sleep.
Yeah, to be, oh my god.
But I feel like you're always so
off.
tired at the end of the week anyway. So like I even slept in. I only woke up like half an hour before you.
Oh, really?
So we're both so tired. So
tired.
It's so tired. It's 12 now, and we are just at the Dubai Mall to go and watch Fantastic Beast. It's the only showing today at 12:45, and
we love the cinema. We go all the time.
And you can get it really cheap. It's actually, I feel like it's cheaper here than it is back home.
Yeah, it's just buy one get one free.
Buy one get one free, yeah. So it's like £9 for 2 tickets, and that's good for Dubai.
That's amazing, yeah. But normal, yeah, it's a little bit cheaper as well. So normal tickets are like.
Oh. Anyways, and then tonight we're gonna make a charcuterie board and have some wine.
Yeah, maybe some nice bread. One nice bread, couple of cheeses.
Couple of cheeses. When I woke up, I thought instead of walking to go and grab a coffee, I'd get a coffee delivered, and I tidied up whilst the coffee was getting delivered. So this morning I had a Starbucks and half of a little cinnamon swirl, and I left the other half for Jake. Hello, it's Ailish from 2 weeks in the future. Like crazy stuff. I got super busy, then I got super unwell, and I want to finish this video, I want to upload it, but I'm embarrassed. Anyway, the last time we spoke, I was talking in the car before we went to the cinema. We got a bits of McDonald's to share, some chicken nuggets I think in the cinema. I got a Starbucks, Jake got a bubble tea, and then that evening we had a charcuterie board. We just shared a charcuterie board. Then on the Saturday morning we went on a walk on Kite Beach, and unfortunately I didn't take a video before we ate because I totally forgot, but we shared a sandwich, an iced latte, an iced matcha latte, and an iced lolly, but I didn't have many of the things, so it was so hot because I felt sick. But anyways, my weekends consist of a vast range of foods, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of them are convenient because that's just what I enjoy on the weekends. Lots of nutritionally dense foods. I'd say about 50% actually. You know, maybe even 60%. I'm just looking on the screen at what was gotten. I'd say most foods were nutritionally dense, although all of them were out, which is why my fat loss and my weight loss has not been as fast as it could have been, and I'm okay with that and I'm happy about that. Why? Because when I get to my goal, I'm gonna be able to maintain it so freaking easily because I've been really relying on my intuitive eating senses on the weekends when I'm eating food that I can't track, and my hunger signals and fullness signals. I believe that my initial goal was to lose around 5 kilograms in 12 weeks, and I'm on week 15 now. Obviously we're going to go to another video, who cares. And at week 16 I have lost 3.5 kilograms and I've had, in my opinion, quite a substantial body composition change, because remember, it's not just a goal for a week and then we go back and we like drastically go the other way. It's about a lifestyle. My lifestyle now, much more active, much more prepared. My weeks are filled with nutritionally dense foods, which allows me to have the balance I enjoy on the weekends. And 3.5 is 1.5 kilogram away from my goal in total. So I'd say it was good going, and I just kind of wanted to show you here what my weekends kind of look like. And I hope that this video was useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of day. Please leave a like or a comment or subscribe if you haven't already, because it really does help out my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.